Craig Breedlove was a man with a need for speed. Born in Los Angeles in 1937, Craig developed a love for cars and racing at a young age. In 1954, at just 16 years old, he drove his modified 1934 Ford to an impressive 154 miles per hour using a supercharged V8 engine running on methanol. This was only the beginning for Craig, as he went on to break multiple land speed records throughout his career. 4 years later, in 1958, Craig built a belly tank racer powered by a supercharged Oldsmobile engine, and he piloted this car to a speed of 236 miles per hour at Bonneville. However, Craig had bigger plans, and in 1959, he purchased a military surplus J-47 jet engine for $500, which was the start of building the first Spirit of America jet-powered car. After handling problems held him back in 1962, Craig returned to Bonneville in 1963 to become the first person to break the 400 miles per hour two-way land speed record, with an average speed of 407 miles per hour. This record brought the overall speed record back to the United States for the first time in over 30 years. However, Craig's record was soon beaten by Tom Green and then by Art Arfons. Craig returned to Bonneville later that year, in 1964, to retake the record and become the first person to hold a record over 500 miles per hour. The new record run of 526 miles per hour ended in a terrifying crash when both parachutes ripped off the car, sending Craig through telephone poles at 400 miles per hour and airborne into a pond at around 200 miles per hour. Miraculously, Craig escaped unhurt, and the Spirit of America survived with only minor damage, but it never ran again. Craig immediately started building the Spirit of America, Sonic 1, a new car powered by the more powerful J79 jet engine, which had 4 wheels instead of the 3-wheel design of the original Spirit of America. In 1965, Craig and Art Arfons continued to trade records back and forth. Craig first reset the land speed record to 555 miles per hour using his new car, but Art Arfons responded with a 576 miles per hour record in the Green Monster. Later that year, Craig drove the new Spirit of America, Sonic 1, to a staggering 600.6 miles per hour, becoming the first person ever to hold an official 600 miles per hour land speed record. Craig retired the Sonic 1 and worked on other projects over the next decade, chasing other records and designing a rocket-powered car that was never finished. However, in 1993, Craig set out to build a new car, again powered by a General Electric J79 jet engine. In 1996, Craig went out to take back the overall land speed record. Initial tests were performed and completed at Bonneville, but for the record attempts, the team took the third generation of the Spirit of America to the Black Rock Desert in Nevada. After a successful 576 miles per hour run, Craig was ready to break the record. Unfortunately, in the 6th mile, a gust of wind blew the car onto 2 wheels and caused it to make a 2-mile wide turn at high speed. At the age of 60, Craig was able to regain control and get the car stopped without injury. He aborted further attempts with the third design of the Spirit of America. Craig had intentions of building a fourth design car, which not many details are known about. Unfortunately, Craig Breedlove passed away on April 4, 2023. He left behind a legacy of ingenuity and drive, being the first man to drive a car 400 miles per hour, 500 miles per hour, and 600 miles per hour, and inspiring countless others to chase their dreams.